everyone, it's Jack from Cultaholic.com, back again with a weekend update of the news prior to tonight's NXT TakeOver Chicago. Remember, myself and Sam Driver are doing a lovely live stream here on YouTube.com. But let's crack on with the news. First and foremost, as you may have heard, WWE have announced a big sort of network special super show in Melbourne, Australia at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, which is a huge venue, on October 6th, 2018. A lot of very interesting things about this event. First of all, the main event is Triple H versus Undertaker. Just a throwaway main event. What the hell is going on? Is this like another Greatest Royal Rumble where basically big names get carted out but nothing really matters in the wider scheme of WWE storylines? Or is it going to be a bit more storyline based? I can't see them building up to another feud between Triple H and Undertaker quickly enough in terms of like Undertaker's schedule, and because they've only got a few months left to plan it. I mean, Triple H and Undertaker have feuded many times in the past and have faced each other at 3 WrestleManias. I think it was 17, 27 and 28. Obviously The Undertaker came out on top on all 3 occasions, and the third one was that end of an era match between the two with Shawn Michaels, a special guest referee inside Hell in a Cell. And speaking of Shawn Michaels, he's been announced for the Australia show too. What's going on? That's right, Michaels is scheduled to appear, although we don't know in which capacity yet. And would they blow his big return, if he is ever to return, on a match at a network special in Melbourne, Australia, which isn't part of the regular pay-per-view schedule? Would they just do that? Maybe. I don't know if they will or not. I think maybe he'll appear in some sort of authority figure role, or maybe it's just a special guest segment, maybe alongside Triple H. Maybe he'll be the referee in that main event again. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But also announced are plenty of big names from the WWE roster: John Cena, Ronda Rousey, Orton, Rollins, Reigns, all the big dogs. Well, yes, Roman Reigns, the big dog, but all the big names as well from around the WWE roster. Looks to be a stacked show, but as the Greatest Royal Rumble proved, will it be a good one necessarily? Secondly, tonight at NXT TakeOver Chicago, on the pre-show, it's been announced by WWE that Adam Cole and EC3 will be making special appearances. I believe that probably means on the panel, as part of the panel of experts going through the matches beforehand, I assume. I'm not entirely certain, but at first when I saw the news, I thought it was a match, and I was like, oh my god, there's going to be another match on the pre-show, but I think this may stick to a standard 5-match format for an NXT TakeOver show. But yeah, it'll be good to see Adam Cole and EC3 on the pre-show. Both are obviously very easily hateable, smarmy heels, and I enjoy both of them very much indeed. And don't forget, of course, as I mentioned in the intro, that myself and Sam will be doing a live stream when it goes live, when the main show goes live at 1 a.m. UK time, and I believe that's 8 p.m. Eastern, I think. And finally, the latest big name for All In has been announced, and it's none other than Kota Ibushi, a man who occupies a very interesting place in the wrestling landscape right now. He is the fellow Golden Lover of Kenny Omega, and appears now to be aligned with the Elite in the Golden Elite, a new stable that formed in the aftermath of Kenny Omega's triumph at New Japan's Dominion show last weekend. Now, I'm very excited for this because if Ibushi gets matched with the right opponent, it's going to be fantastic. Could be match of the night. He always manages to put on a brilliant show against pretty much any opponent, to be honest, actually. He's wrestled blow-up dolls and made it look fantastic. He's really one of the best wrestlers in the world, but hasn't seen much singles competition in the past few months, so maybe we've all forgotten about that a little bit. So it'd be good to see him remind us just how good he is at All In September. That's all for now. Thank you very much for watching this quick little news update, and stay tuned for our stream. I've been Jack from Cultaholic.com. Check me out on Twitter at JackTheJobber. You can follow all of us at Cultaholic, and look at our Patreon as well if you wish. Patreon.com/Cultaholic. And never forget, of course, to join us.